What's going on, Workforce? Brian here, and in today's video we're just pretty much talking about the recent Anthem live stream that just occurred. They had some technical difficulties. It didn't appear to be anything with the game, but more with XSplit in that regards. But I got to kind of, while I was working, got to sit here and listen to it. Some interesting details came out of the new live stream, and we're going to be kind of showing those off with some of the live stream footage for you guys today. One of the really cool things, the thing that started off with, just to prove a point, no puddle gate here, is they wanted to open up with kind of the graphical settings, and it appears that the slick UI, man, this UI looks incredibly beautiful, very Blade-like, almost kind of reminds me various just server coded stuff. Anyhow, so very bladed in the regards. You can see the graphic quality is high, ultra, all the way down the list. Really, I guess a really good way to say, like, listen, because in the previous stream they were kind of showing it off, and obviously this is alpha build. You can see that labeled on the stream itself. This is alpha work in progress gameplay. We're going to see that there's technical issues, bugs. Welcome to an alpha. And it's really cool to be able to kind of see inside at this point from this level. So the game's coming out February 22nd. So hopefully they're going to be able to get to beta really soon. One thing to note, and I'll try to include the link in the description below, there is a closed alpha sign up through EA. I believe I got signed up. I don't know. The site's having some problems regardless. At the end of the day, I'll include that link. You can go check it out. You can sign up, maybe be able to get into the alpha test that's coming up on December the 8th. So there is some really cool news for you guys there. So like I said, they open on the graphic settings. They really focus on Tarsus to start. So it shows off the character with level 1. It says 2 ability points to be used. We didn't get to see them do that whatsoever. And then from the ability points perspective, the rest of the UI was really slick. It was clean. Showed them walking around in that first person view. He was able to pick up a lot of these different codexes, which was really neat. And they are saying that it's a codex and a lore, like they have various things to pick up in the lore book or codex. It all gets jumbled together. Regardless, just a little bit of interesting pieces here, showing off some various characters. And they even showed off something that happened while the stream was down. Like I said, they were having a lot of little streaming issues where with the stream was down, they showed off kind of the interaction in which that you as the player has various choice. How does this work in the game? So it's, this is a multiplayer game, a co-op game, but Tarsus is just for you. It's your personal space. It's your personal story. So when you start off, it's going to be desolate. It's going to be barren. You're going to build this place up, and things that you do here aren't really going to impact the co-op experience. There was a Q&A. We're going to jump into the questions and answers here in just a second. But he shows off talking with Owen and Arrow, and then the various different areas here, and you can kind of see the board, who you need to talk with from here. So that in and of itself is the Fort Tarsus piece. Then they're going to go into the main hall. They show off a little bit of character interaction, and they were supposedly going to go into the Javelin and show us Javelin gameplay today. Not Javelin. Yeah, it's one of those days. The Interceptor. So we haven't got to see like full on them controlling the Interceptor outside of what the other players have done. So we were supposed to see that today. We did not get Interceptor gameplay at this point. So they say, well, for Tarsus evolve throughout the years while we play the game. And they say they have plans to. You're just going to have to wait and see. And I'm wondering if this is various story expansions. If you're not aware, the story DLC is free. They're not going to be charging for it. They're only going to be charging for various cosmetics that they've announced. Now, we don't know fully about the monetization structure. This is an EA published game, so it's going to be interesting to see what level EA plays in all of this. We're just going to have to wait and see how it goes from there. So then they say, obviously regarding the lore books, lots of things to collect, lots of things to find, lots of things to interact with, and that's going to continue to build that out in a codex style. And then they say, will Fort Tarsus be subject to Shaper storms? And they say, you're just going to have to wait and see. They don't want to talk about it right now. And the way they answered that question was more alluding to the fact that we might literally, have to wait and see. It's that they're not saying no. They're not saying they've got plans for it. Or at least maybe they do have plans for it, but I don't know if we're going to see that anytime soon. So we say that somebody asked, can we wipe out the planet, like a whole race of the planets with our choices? And they say, no, that's not going to be possible. And then anyway, so that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, one last question they asked was regarding stat tracking, and they say they're tracking an insane amount of stats. for the most part. Now they're going to end up having at the end of mission stats what they show you, but there's going to be a lot more detail that they have behind the scenes to help try. And it sounded like they were alluding to custom challenges, things that allow the game to build challenges around your playstyle. Like they said, they'll have standard ones like number of headshots and things of that nature. But it did sound like they were saying they were trying to build out dynamic challenges based off of, I guess, these invisible stats. At the end of the day, we're just going to have to wait and see how it all plays out. For an alpha build for All and Ultra, this seems really cool. I'm obviously very wary of what it's going to be at the end. I've been following this game. I'm interested in this game. It's coming out for PS4, Xbox, and PC. No word yet on crossplay. No word yet on cross progression. There's a lot of different things that we have yet to wait and see. It's really, I guess they were really bummed. I know that people who were watching the stream kind of disappointed that it really didn't come together for us today. But the world is interesting. The gameplay looks really, really good. I'm really hoping that the team is able to get enough rest over the holidays to be able to put this all together. It's a lot of work doing this at the last minute. Guys, this is just a short summary. You know, just kind of posting it up there for you guys. We're going to be doing a new episode of the Anthem Free Radio podcast next Wednesday if you guys want to tune in live. Otherwise, we'll have it up here on YouTube after the fact for lots of fun and games. But I want to get this quick update for you guys. I hope you're having a fantastic day. For Work To Game, my name is Brian. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.
Oh, excuse me. What's up, workforce? Chuck here, telling you, you should totally like, favorite, subscribe, share, dance, raise your hands in the air. I'm off camera. I'm off front. I'm new at this. Hey, listen. Yes. You haven't hit that subscribe button. You totally should. I recommend it. Chuck approved. Anyway, also, thanks to all the Patreons. You're in the corners. Whoa!